Alright, hello to the second half of the Fairy Godmother messages. So we're doing from Libra to Pisces in this one. I did say I would do all of the signs in the first one, but I got hungry, so I had to stop halfway through, and now I'm doing the other half, okay? So what we're doing today is getting your Fairy Godmother messages, whatever important messages there are for you at this time. And then we're going to be reading from the book. So we're going to really get the in-depth understanding from the book. Okay. So we're going to carry on now with Libra. Ooh, excuse me. So Libra, Fairy Godmother message. Hands dry. Is that my little costume? I think it's very artistic, don't you? Alright, let's see what your message is. Alright. So your message, Libra, is awakening. Alright, so let's see what's happening there. What's that about? Okay, so we have awaken, dear one, from your slumber. What once appealed to you does so no longer. Friends are not quite on your wavelength, and what once motivated you no longer does. What has happened? Why do you not feel the same? Well, my dear, let me explain. You are experiencing a great shift in your personal energy. What you once found attractive no longer appeals, and this has caused you some concern because you feel you are letting other people down if you lack the same enthusiasm. Others are often scared of change, especially when a friend becomes indifferent. My lips are dry. Give me a moment. I'm sorry. Okay. I am here to assure you that what you are feeling is entirely natural. Your wishes and desires to spiritually evolve and or to live as your authentic self have brought about these changes. As you connect with your angels and guides, practice meditation, pray, and live your truth, your vibrational frequency raises to match that which you now seek. Your disinterest in certain situations, behaviors, people, and material items is because they no longer match this elevated energy. You will begin to notice synchronicities, such as chance meetings with like-minded people. Don't be afraid of letting anyone down and for being ridiculed for becoming who you really are. New doorways will open up, and what no longer serves you will fall away naturally. This is an auspicious time, for you are becoming truly alive to who you came here to be. Woo, woo. Yeah, I don't need to add anything else to that. So, that's what's up, Libra. To be fair, you know, all sorts of people in the world, it makes life interesting. Now just imagine if everybody was the same. Just no. So take pride in who you are and know that no matter how weird or wonderful you are. I had to tell Cancer the same thing, or the message for Cancer was basically the same. No matter how weird and or wonderful you are, there are other people out there who are on the same frequency as you are. And when you start being who you truly are, you will start attracting people who understand you, people who appreciate you for who you are. But if you're faking the funk, then you're gonna keep attracting fakes to you, because they're thinking that you're an X when you're actually a Y. Yeah, they're thinking you're a letter X when you're actually a letter Y. So drop that extra line there. That, you know, that was the best example I could come up with. Okay, thought it was pretty good though, you know, X and Y. So you have to drop that little extra line there, because you're fooling people. And by fooling people, you're attracting the wrong people. All right. So, Scorpio. Let's see Scorpio's godmother message. Fairy godmother message for Scorpio. So Scorpio. Okay, so Scorpio, your message is abundance. So let me write that down. And let's find it for you. Let's hear what they have to tell you about abundance. So they said, this is a magical moment for your prayers have been heard and are about to be answered. Having endured a rough ride, when you thought that you were sinking to rock bottom, you kept going, knowing that someday assistance would arrive. And it has, in the form of your own fairy godmother. Hey! Actually, no, it's not me, but yeah. God. Okay, now it says, I have watched you struggle, often going without, and at other times you've thrown caution to the wind and treated yourself, knowing the finances would eventually turn up. You see, when you don't follow your dreams and passions, it is like swimming against the tide. How can the universe give freely to you when you have barricaded yourself in? Perhaps you felt that you're not worthy of receiving or feel bad when accepting gifts. When you turn this type of thinking around, you will be in a position to receive all that is waiting to come to you. It may not appear in the form that you expect, however. If you ask for a specific item, it will manifest often as a much better version than you imagined. Too many people believe that they should ask for money in order to purchase their desires. A true alchemist knows to focus solely on bringing about the desired object into form. In other words, if you need a new bed, then ask me for one, rather than spending your time wishing for financial assistance to buy one. It enables me to go straight to the task in hand and cutting out the middleman, so to speak. I assure you that you will be pleased with the results of this age-old technique, but for now, I am delighted to reward you for your patience. Now brace yourself, my dear, as I shake my magic wand and shower you with the riches and prosperity you rightly deserve. Do you believe? Left to be seen. That's the message that they have for you. So, moving on. We're going to go on to Sagittarius now. Sagittarius, fairy godmother message. Okay, now we're ready. Sagittarius fairy godmother message. Mother Nature. So, let's see, what about Mother Nature? It says the natural world is calling to you. If you listen carefully, you will hear its messages coming to you through the rustle of leaves on trees, the caw of a crow, and the babble of a brook. But of course, you will have to venture outside to get into nature first. This I encourage you to do much more, as it will naturally revive your spirit and remind you of who you really are. For you are a child of nature who naturally hears the whispers of spirit through the breeze, who welcomes the rains, glorifies in the heat of the sun, and connects with the nourishment of the earth. Embrace each season, rejoice at every new bud during the first stirrings of spring, the harvest abundance that summer supplies, the falling leaves of autumn, and the deep, dark mystery that accompanies the winter months. Let's take a walk together through the forests, meadows, and parks until your heart sings once more at the mere notion of the magic of nature. Let's reawaken the affinity that you have with the ways of natural healing, as well as your belief in another world of mystical beings. A shining world within your own, of fairy elemental, rock spirits, crystal spirits, guardians of the lakes, streams, and oceans, spirits of the forest, meadows, and mountains, all supporting the ways of nature through their natural workings of miracles and magic. The Celtic ancestors and other indigenous people lived their lives trusting in, recognizing, and interacting with the spirits of the land, living in accordance to the magical law of nature. It is time to step up and take up a responsible attitude to the guardianship for the natural world around you and this beloved planet as a whole. Ooh, that is deep. So, what I'm gathering from that is there is magic in everything. There's communication in everything. And you, my dear friend, have the power to receive those messages, to connect with these powers because you believe. There has been some level of disconnection between you and the natural world, but this is a call. Yeah, this is a call for you to get back into connection. There must be something coming. So, when you're ready, your spirit will know that it's time to get back out there to be your magical self, surrounded by the magic of creation itself. I like that. Do you believe? To be fair, it doesn't matter if you believe or not. It is what it is. There's a lot that we don't know. Perhaps this is the beginning of your journey to finding out. I rest my face. Moving on. So Sag, Mother Nature. Capricorn. Let's see what I want for you. Capricorn's fairy godmother message. Do you believe in magic? Oh, I hope you do. Miracles. Magic. Blessings. Do you believe? Ready? It's a Capricorn. Capricorn, we have an announcement. That's your fairy godmother message. Now let's get the details. Okay. Hark! Soon an important declaration will be made that will bring about changes in your life. See the beautiful scroll I hold in my hand? It contains herewith the very words that will be pronounced in the not too distant future. Something that you have been waiting for is soon to be revealed, and I, your fairy godmother, not me, God, wish to inform you that it could be very good news indeed. I must say that you have been a little less than patient in your waiting, forgetting that no news is indeed good news. But nevertheless, the time has come for news to be finally announced. So allow the roll of the drum and the blast of the trumpets to sound in preparation of the impending words that you have been waiting to hear. As your fairy godmother, I too would like to make a small announcement of my own, if you will allow. I pronounce that having been at your side through all of your trials and tribulations, having smiled and laughed with you, having comforted you, I know you better than anyone. I therefore urge you to share with the world that which you have been holding back on. Be brave, clear your throat, and speak up. For too long now, you have held on to deep-seated fears that have prevented you from saying it as it is. It is time to face those fears and to put any worries to one side. I promise to give you the strength and moral support you need to declare all that you need to in order to move forward and to be the authentic you. Remember that what anyone else thinks is none of your business, so allow opinions of others to fall away, for they matter not. Instead, stand strong in your convictions and speak confidently your words to everlasting freedom. Set yourself free. That's your message, Capricorn. And I know that you know what it all means to you. So, when you're ready, it's a Capricorn announcement. Yeah. And that's what I have for you, Capricorn. So we're moving on to Aquarius. Aquarius's fairy godmother message. Aquarius, your fairy godmother message. Okay. Ooh, Aquarius, fortuity. Good vibes. Very magic indeed. Okay, let's see. Fortuity. Alright. So lucky charms fall all around you as I wave my magic wand. For you have been chosen to be blessed with a lucky streak. Having faced some rather challenging situations, when things have not seemed to go your way, it's about time you had the chance to turn a corner and have a little bit of luck for a change. By stepping away from focusing on a victim mentality and stating negative affirmations such as only bad things happen to me or why don't I ever have good luck, you have invited a magical force that supports a reversal in good fortune. So stop talking negative. Talk positive. So look out for synchronicity and meaningful coincidences. Think black cats, horseshoes, and four-leaf clovers, for these are your companions as you walk your path of prosperity. The magical and sacramental properties of ancient talismans, such as the Hand of Fatima or the Ankh, serve you well too, and offer you protection as well as good luck. You may start to notice specific ancient symbols as you go about your day, or may feel drawn to a particular amulet that is sacred to you. Negative effects of bad periods will be diminished, allowing the good times to roll in. All is in place to ensure that luck is most certainly on your side. So don't lose a second by worrying about whether you should throw caution to the wind or not. Just go for it. This is your chance to grab a fortuitous opportunity and take advantage of this prosperous energy that surrounds you right now. By doing so, you are assured of the bountiful rewards that are just waiting to be reaped. This message is an auspicious omen. Good fortune blesses you, and today very much looks like your lucky day. to be sure. Go on, Aquarius. All right. So, Aquarius, if you believe, if you don't believe, then obviously this message isn't for you. Okay? But if you do believe, then clearly that's a synchronicity. Synchronicity. All right? So, is it your day or is it not? If you feel it, then you know that today is just a day of magical good vibes for you. Enjoy it. All right, so we got Pisces coming next. Pisces fairy godmother message. What is the message for the Pisces? It felt funny, okay? It didn't feel like it belonged here or there, so it wanted to be looked at. It is magic. Just pure magic. Now I can do my last shuffle. Wanted to get noticed in your reading, Pisces. Okay. Ah, you got the same as Libra, awakening. So, awakening to magic, I suppose. So let's see. So, awaken, dear one, from your slumber. What once appealed to you does so no longer. Friends are not quite on your wavelength, and what once motivated you no longer does. What has happened? Why do you not feel the same? Well, my dear, let me explain. You are experiencing a great shift in your personal energy. What you once found attractive no longer appeals, and this has caused you some concern because you feel you are letting other people down if you lack the same enthusiasm. Others are often scared of change, especially when a friend becomes indifferent. I am here to assure you that what you are feeling is entirely natural. Your wishes and desires to spiritually evolve and or to live as your authentic self have brought about these changes. As you connect with your angels and guides, practice meditation, pray, live your truth. Your vibrational frequency raises to match that which you now seek. Your disinterest in certain situations, behaviors, people, and material items is because they no longer match this elevated energy. You will begin to notice synchronicities such as chance meetings with like-minded people. Don't be afraid of letting anyone down or for being ridiculed for becoming who you really are. New doorways will open up, and what no longer serves you will fall away naturally. This is an auspicious time, for you are becoming truly alive to who you came here to be. That's your message. So, what's the significance of the magic card showing up in your reading? I expect that you know. And that's what this whole vibe was about, is about opening up to the magic of life. We cannot control everything, but everything is being controlled. And everything is being is being moved in a way of being blessings to us. Okay? So, as we expand our minds, as we expand us in recognizing our spirit, we grow. And we become more and more and more magical, like we were created to be. That's my belief anyway. We are magic. Creation itself is magical. It's all about magic. Anyway, thank you for watching. All the best. Bye-bye.